again, most of the teams, like I said, like we've been saying for 2 weeks,
This is football love. This is baseball love, and fuck basketball.
No,
and
the
this is
Lakers
Lou,
won. It's fine.
and this is Lou love.
That is Lou love. Yeah, but the Nuggets lost, so that was cool earlier. Although Nuggets are good though.
Like I said, like we were saying a couple weeks ago, Lou, half of the teams are going to be fucking 8-9, 9-8 at the end of the season. Like, there's going to be a few
Yeah.
teams.
I was going to say, is there a
you know.
possibility that some of those middle of the pack teams are good? Maybe Pittsburgh is not one of them. Pittsburgh
But
it will get a wild card spot and lose immediately,
wild card.
or they'll actually win the division because everybody else sucks in that division. They'll lose. Whoever team visits Pittsburgh will beat them. As long as it's not Denver, I won't care. But yeah, Pittsburgh. I'm sitting here like all these like Pittsburgh, like oh they're 4-1 or whatever. Now 4-3. It's like oh they're this. And I'm like, are you guys not watching what I'm watching? They're not a good team. Watch them play. Aaron Rodgers is done. He's so scared. There was a play in the first half where he rushed the pass instead of just staying there and taking the hit. Throw the ball, take the hit. That's not what he does. If he has to take a hit, he'll chuck the ball to the ground, out of bounds, whatever. And that's the kind of quarterback play you're going to get with him. So as long as you're going to keep getting that from him, you're not going to do well. The defense is old. I don't know why they signed. I took my neighbor across the way, directly across. I opened my front door. His front door is right across 15, 20 feet away from me. He's from Pittsburgh. I told him at the beginning of the season, he was all excited that they extended J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt.
Yeah, the inferior Watt.
T.J. Watt.
Let's be clear. J.J. Watt is the fucking beast of that family. Like, TJ's okay. Fine, but...
No, we all know it's Derek.
I mean, the one who was smart enough not to get CTE.
Right, as a fullback. But he was all excited. And I was all like, dude, why would you waste the money on TJ when he's past his prime and now you've got $40 million a year tied up for somebody who can't help you? And I caught him yesterday or Friday, and I was chatting with him. And he's like, yeah, dude, you were right, TJ. I was like, yep. Like I'm saying, tell you, dude, it's like it's going to be a long season because Pittsburgh's going to lose games they shouldn't lose. And it's all because they didn't put the money where they should have. And it's like, all right, you want to do a one and done, bring all these veterans in. And it's like, all right, the Pittsburgh old folk home, but that's what you get.
But it's not like the AI videos people have been sending about San Francisco. All them dudes coming out on crutches and walkers and shit.
Dude,
and they go right to the blue tent.
Right? That's what happens. Like, remember in high school, homecoming, whatever, even every game in high school, they would run through the paper that the cheerleaders put together. Man, in San Francisco, they are running through that paper right to the blue tent. That's right. The meme AI I want to see.
They're getting stopped. They're getting stopped at the paper. Have you seen those ones where like they have the paper too taut or whatever, and it's like Pee Wee. It's like Pee Wee League, and the kids run out and they're just getting clotheslined, just getting fucking blown up by the paper, and they're like, oh shit! And now they put the Velcro piece, so they'll like have the paper and then like put the Velcro piece in the middle to make sure that they can go through it.
That's
why don't you get to reuse it? I guess
the paper. Perforate the paper. What is wrong with these people?
Because those cheerleaders are on
getting perforated. What did you guys see Scatterborough's injury today?
Oh, no, you didn't mention it. I meant to go look at it, and yeah, I didn't get to it.
So I was watching Red Zone, and they were like, "Oh no, Scatterborough's down. He looks hurt." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna do a rewind on this." And they're like, "We haven't seen this," and I'm like, "Uh-oh." So they go and it's like a regular play, but like he gets tackled from behind and the guy rolls down and rolls up on his legs and his right toe like gets stuck in the turf, and so you just see it like bend. Like,
yeah, they said he dislocated his ankle.
And so then they like zoom in on him, and he has rolled over on his back, and he has his knees bent, and his one foot's on the ground, and the other foot is like the toe is touching the ground, but it's like going like straight down, and you're like, ugh, ugh. And then at some point he like rolls over to his side, and his foot stays in the exact same spot it was in. So it like rolls like 90 degrees, and I'm like, ugh. Like I usually like football injuries don't bother me that much, but when homeboy's like holding his leg and it's fucking dangling, and I'm just like,
like no, stop it! Look it up.
Cut away.
Now I got to go to Twitter. Like, when we're done today, I'll be going to Twitter to look that up. But I did when I woke up. Cause I couldn't sleep, so I didn't get to bed till like 8 this morning. So I woke up at like the third quarter of the games, and then I woke up to, the condolences for Scatterboo, like you, Duke, and I don't know, like 3 other people. Whoever said, it was like, damn. I was like, no, as long as, like I told you, the Giants will be good next year, so keep losing. Now I looked at it after that game. They're down to the 4 pick in the draft. He looked it up again.
We're sharing this. People on the internet are going to see this shit.
That's don't just do it from NFL Films. Want to get in trouble?
Where's his foot?
Where is his foot?
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
No, that's the cover shot that the website used. That is something. I wonder how many players threw up on the field after seeing that.
Free on a stunt up the middle. I think it was Zach Ball.
See it from back there.
Wow.
Okay. But yeah, it was really fucking bad. That was like Joe Theismann bad.
Yeah, it was.
Like Joe Theismann getting tackled by Lawrence Taylor, right? That was the Monday night game in like the late 70s where
any football fan still remembers that. I remember him jumping up and waving for help to come over. I still remember that.
Yeah, when the defensive guy is like saying, "Hey, you need to come help your dude now."
Yeah, no joke, man.
But
man, it was
that picture
what
pretty much.
What a week. We got Vikings lose, Giants lose, Steelers lose, Raiders actually lost. The only team that didn't lose this weekend.
Hey, I saw they lost 49-0, according to what Jack was sending. 45. Sorry, 45.
Gino threw 4 picks on the bye week.
Yeah. Like Friday.
I still don't get why they're not starting the kid. Makes no sense.
Why not? Give him a chance.
Yeah. What are you doing, Raiders? If you really believe Gino is a better quarterback than Pickett, then that's a whole separate problem. And if you're not going to, this season's over, so you're not going to trade for one. So you just play it out, let Gino play. So you tank, basically. You tank without tanking and get a better draft pick for a quarterback. Maybe it'll be a Manning, although Manning needs to stay at Texas for one more year. This is his first year as a starter, and it's showing. He'll be good next year, as long as he got the patience for it. Raiders might get him next year, too. They're going to be so bad still. Terrible. Oh, well. But, yeah, Duke, you were in line. Today was a boring day of football. I believe there were 11 games today, and one was a single-digit game.
Competitive at all.
Yeah, one.
And there were 6 teams on bye. Like, that's how boring it was. 6 teams on bye and one semi-competitive game. Like, and that was the Jets and Bengals, right? Like,
which tells you all you need to know. Bad things are.
Yeah, but even the afternoon. So I went. My one of the guys on our softball team. Yeah, one of our guys on our softball team had a birthday today, so we went to a pickleball court thing. I didn't play. I was just hanging out and drinking. But I at some point, middle of the afternoon, I checked the scores and I was like, well, fuck, I'm glad I didn't stay home because I'd be like, what the fuck are we watching right now?
I played a lot of Magic online today.
I bet. Yeah, these are the days where Scott Hansen wants to put a gun in his mouth because nobody, these are the days when you have to vamp the fuck out of the entire day, which is awful.
And this is what I was talking about a few months ago, where I was saying, we had 7 morning games and 3 afternoon games. Any reason why it wasn't 5-5, 6-4? So, it's so stupid. We're stuck with these 3 games, and one of them starts 20 minutes before the other 2. So, and sometimes 2 start 20 minutes before the other 1. But it was just God, it's such bad. And again, like we said, none of those 3 games are worth a damn. It's like you got Denver playing against the Cowboys. Everybody knows I'm a Denver hater, but I'm also a Cowboys hater, so didn't really care too much in that one. But it was one of those, I know how bad Dallas' defense is, so I expected what happened to happen today. So no big deal there. Tampa and the Saints. Saints are kind of a joke. They'll flare up every 5 games and look like a real team, and that's what happened.
Did you see that interception though?
Which interception?
Shit.
The interception that was good was a New England interception.
No, it was Rattler.
Awesome.
Rattler threw it, and some dude was like running up to sack him. He grabbed the ball out of the air. He punched Rattler in the face and got a touchdown.
Yep, he's like a 2-yard interception return.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. I'm not a Rattler fan anyway, so
the meme said Rattler's mom had to come and pick him up after that play.
That's good. Oh my god, that's so funny. His ass got benched too.
He should.
Oh, if only I agreed. If only Minnesota knew how to bench a quarterback that was playing poorly in the middle of a game.
So this is what kind of Vikings Twitter or Vikings kind of Reddit, Twitter, social. So
there's wait. There's sports on Reddit.
Yeah, I've only like on Reddit, dude.
Bro, I've only seen titties on Reddit.
I mean, that's why I signed up for Twitter, but then I found out there's other stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
So same
it's like
thing
when
with Reddit.
it's like when I typed Minnesota Vikings titties, I was like, oh, there's Minnesota Vikings titties, awesome, join. And then I was like, oh shit, there's also just a regular Minnesota Vikings Reddit. I guess I'll join that too.
Well,
for
if they do Giants, Giants or Steelers titties on Reddit, shit, I'll join and show mine off. Shit.
Is this okay to post here?
Right. How many thumbs up can I get?
So okay. So real quick, what they're trying to say is that, or what they've been saying is, this is the conspiracy, right? They're like, oh, this connects to this, and this contrails connect to the aliens, but they were saying that O'Connell kept Wentz in, even though Wentz was hurt. Like, Wentz isn't a great quarterback, but Wentz was also severely fucking hurt. Like,
clearly,
his left shoulder is fucked. Like, you could see it every single time he fell on the ground on his left shoulder, and you just see him like obvious.
He's like, don't cry on TV. Don't cry on TV.
Right. Exactly. Like, and then at some point, like in the second quarter, he like threw the ball, and there was a defender coming, and he like slammed his throwing hand into like the crest of the guy's helmet. And I'm like, why are you? We were texting about it. Why is he still out there? Like, good, bad, and different, right? Like, he is fucking hurt. There is something wrong with him. He can't throw the ball like a normal
Did you
person.
cut off your own point on what you're talking about Reddit?
No. So they were saying, so the things that they're saying now is the reason why they didn't bring Brosmer in, because they want JJ to be successful, right? They don't want there to be any controversy. He is their person that they're putting the money behind, right?
Okay.
So they were saying if Brosmer had come in, again, this is the conspiracy theory, right? This is the point connecting all the dots. They were saying if they brought Brosmer in, and Brosmer actually had a good game, because out of all 3 of the quarterbacks the Vikings currently have, Brosmer is the one that fits O'Connell's scheme the best, because O'Connell's scheme is getting rid of the ball quickly. 3-step drop, throw the ball. 5-step drop, throw the ball. 7-step drop, throw the ball. Not 18-step drop and look around and run around until your pocket collapses, and then throw some fucking wounded duck up in the air, and hopefully one of the wide receivers catches it, right? So they were saying they didn't want Brosmer to come in the second half of Thursday night's game against the Chargers and look really good, and then create a quarterback controversy between the two of them, because Brosmer had one good half of football. So that's why they're saying that they didn't put Brosmer in the second half. But even in our chat, we were like, there's no, like, Wentz is hurt. Like, Wentz is definitely hurt. There is something wrong
Reddit
with him.
Are a bunch of idiots if they think that.
No, yeah. Well, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, all of the kind of social media things. But that's what the prevailing opinion is. I don't care if Brosmer would have done good or not. The fact of the matter is, you're trotting out a guy who is hurt. There is something fucking wrong with him. He cannot throw a football with anything behind it, and he's throwing the ball like sidearm. So obviously something is wrong with his throwing arm. Like, he is not throwing it, front to back. He is like, there is something where he can't pull his arm. Like, there's something wrong with his motion to where most of the time, but again, Wentz has never had good mechanics. But when you see him throw the ball and he is missing guys by 5 feet when they are wide open because he's throwing it 5 feet ahead of them or throwing it 5 feet over their head, and that's been consistent for the last couple of weeks. Like, you go, okay, there is something wrong with him. Like, this is not a rookie who doesn't, maybe is still trying to figure out his mechanics and stuff. This is a guy who's been in the league for like a dozen years now, like, he's been around for a little bit, and he's throwing like there's something wrong. Like, there's a difference between learning your mechanics and getting good mechanics and throwing it because you're uncomfortable throwing it like you should. And so that was my argument for putting Brosmer in, is Wentz is obviously hurt. Like, but I like to keep it simple, and I don't, so.
You like to keep it simple.
But yes,
it took you 5 minutes to tell us that he got a hurt arm. How's that simple?
I just like, Lou, I know you like facts. I was trying to back up my comments with facts as much as I could.
Here's another fact. Why would anybody be mad if the backup third string quarterback did well and your team won?
Right.
Because that's not what matters. That's why everybody thinks signing Watt or fucking getting Geno to the Raiders is a good play, because in theory, we just want to win. We don't care that they suck. We know that they have been good before. So that's all people think about. They don't think about maybe they suck now.
Raiders were good before. They haven't been good since Carr left.
I was saying Geno and his coach, not the Raiders.
But that's the thing. I mean, if you go and sign you go and sign Geno, and you bring him over, but you leave all of the coaching staff in place, right? You don't bring over his quarterbacks coach. You don't bring over his offensive coordinator. You know, that type of thing. Like, if you have, you bring over Carroll, but Carroll keeps the same offensive coordinator that was coaching the Raiders, keeps the same QB guy. Like, there is something, I feel like there's something to be said for a quarterback, especially now, watching the Vikings for the last half a dozen years and them going through like 10 quarterbacks in that time. Like, there is something to be said for having a line of progression that when you find your spot, you keep that line. You don't break up that line. You keep the same quarterback, coordinator. You keep the same offensive coordinator, like, because those guys are obviously the things that they're doing to help him be effective. You kind of need to keep that, because if you bring in somebody else who doesn't understand it, you end up with Geno on the Raiders, right? Like, and you could say Geno's old, and you could say that type of stuff, but I'm just talking about from like a scheming and a game plan thing perspective. If he's not in the same environment, the results are not going to be the same, in a lot of cases.
In a lot of cases, that's true. But in Geno's case, he's just playing piss poorly. There have been open receivers, open tight end, open running back, and he's just missing them. I mean, it's simply a Geno problem. Play Kenny. The way the Vikings, if they want to win, they will not play Wentz. If the Raiders want to win, they will not play Geno. Why they continue to stand behind that, which is weird to me, because you talk about Pete Carroll. And if you remember, way back in Russell Wilson's early days, they brought in the kid from Green Bay to be the starter. Then they drafted Russell Wilson and was like, he's actually better. I know he's a rookie. I know we overpaid our quarterback from Green Bay, but we're going to start the guy who's better. And it's like, why is that such a hard concept to just keep doing?
I think a lot of it has to do with
$50 million quarterback and a $5 million quarterback, but the $5 million quarterback is winning me games, that's who's playing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of it has to do with ego, to be honest with you. Either the GM's ego or the coach's ego, because both of them have an influence over who's playing in the game.
I can see that.
And I'm not saying it's good, right or wrong, but I mean, to me, in my head, it's the only thing that makes sense. Because again, if you have somebody who's outplaying somebody else, and they're logically, you can't go, okay, A to B to C. We signed Kenny Pickett. Gino is not holding up to not holding up the banner that he brought from before, from Seattle. Okay, well then we need to do Pickett. But if Carroll is saying, well, Gino signed with me because I moved to the Raiders, now I feel like I'm disrespecting, there's a loyalty thing or whatever, again, and it's all bullshit, because all sports are fucking, they seem to have this like loyalty thing, and the reality is it's all a fucking business, right? Like if you get hurt, fuck you're on the free market, you're done, right? If your contract's finished, they could cut you today, you might get paid out for the stuff that you were guaranteed, but most NFL contracts aren't guaranteed, so I think there's a lot of that to be said for, it's just ego. It's ego. It's what's the other word where I don't know. There's another word where it's like kind of related to ego, right? It's like
pride.
There you go. Yeah. Sometimes you got to take your pride. You got to tuck it way down.
Yeah. It's pride.
You know what I say about pride?
It's pride fucking with you. There we go. Thank you.
I didn't watch football today either. We went out thrifting.
In the fifth, my ass goes down.
Right. I took oldest one thrifting. I went to Goodwill and Savers because she still wants to be a dude from the Long Walk for Halloween. Just trying to find like a specific kind of clothes, right? Like she wants a brown flannel. But like Target and Walmart, they didn't really have, or if they did have it, it was too white. It wasn't close enough to what the guy wore in the movie.
Y'all didn't check eBay, Amazon, and nothing still?
Mm-mm.
Dang.
You would think that a brown flannel would be nice and easy, but it was not for her.
I could probably go to Walmart here in Colorado and find 40 of them motherfuckers.
See, we went to Walmart and they had them.
Out here though.
Oh, yeah.
That or Buc-ee's.
You probably have a better supply than we do.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's. Dude, you wouldn't go to Buc-ee's for a flannel. You'd get distracted by the Roosevelts. You'd be like,
nuts.
Hey, guys.
Nah, that big-ass $11 meat sandwich is what
it's a meat sandwich.
Good Lord. That meat sandwich, I just like the way the juices just dripped all over my mouth. It was
shoving all that meat and the juices fall on my chest.
Oh yeah, right. All that meat between the buns. Oof. Did not go wrong.
We were gone for a long ass time though. It was kind of cool though. They had some weird shit there. I was hoping somebody had donated like a Disney lightsaber or a Disney R2 droid or something, but
donate. You don't buy. Thrift doesn't buy shit for cheap.
No, you just donate that shit. Savers, Goodwill.
I thought it was like they just buy it for like pennies and a dollar and then sell it for quarters and a dollar.
No, that's Ross. Ross does that.
Oh, okay.
But Goodwill and Savers, that's just donated.
Okay. It's been a while. Last time I donated big anyway, worth the damn, was probably when I moved from Vegas to Colorado the first time in 08, end of 08. And I did donate a bunch of stuff there at Goodwill, whatever, on Durango over by across from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But that was probably the last time. So it's been like 17 years since I did that. So I don't remember. So yeah, I did not remember it was all donations. Like if I had a coffee table and I wanted to take in, I thought I just like, here, give me $5 for this and they'll sell it for 20 or something.
No, it's just treat donate.
All right.
And then they give you a little card and you can write in how much your shit was worth for tax purposes.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. It was like, here's a card. You just basically fill it out. Like, we'll trust you. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lou is like, I donated $12 million worth of stuff.
Here's my checklist. But yeah, it was kind of it was a blah day. Basketball season started last Tuesday, or this past Tuesday, and I don't think any of us really give two shits about basketball. Like, we'll follow it, we'll see who won. Like, I get
ESPN updates, and that's about as far as it goes.
I was gonna say I'll look to see if the Lakers won, and I'll look to see if the Nuggets lost. That's about it.
The last update I paid attention to was when my head coach was arrested.
Poker shit.
Whatever. Yeah.
Let me tell you about
that shit. Made you laugh. They're like, let me take you back a few years.
Yep. There's the story.
Sit down, children. I got a story for you.
No, I can't imagine anybody with a brain is any kind of shocked that there were shenanigans with sports betting. Oh,
right?
Who saw it?
I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah, like it's like when we were growing up, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, the Catholic priests are molesting kids, ha ha," and then it came out like 30 years later when we were growing. We're like, "We've known that. Why is everybody like surprised?"
I was like, "This is not news, you dumb shits."
Yeah,
and
of course they bet on their own game.
Yeah. I now here's the dumb part. I don't understand the why. You already make like 10 million a year, 20 million a year, whatever it is. What the hell are you doing?
For real, though.
That's the one that gets me.
Yeah.
Right?
If I had money, the last thing I would do is gamble it. I'd be like Scrooge McDuck up in that bitch.
I was going to say, not me. Gambling is fun, but there would be like a budget for it.
But
yeah, but
and it wouldn't, and you wouldn't be betting on your own.
I would not be betting on my own shit, and it would be like even now if you make $100,000 a year, you figure out, I'm just making numbers up obviously, and you figure out what your budget is, and you got $3,000 a month fuck around money, I would probably gamble about 200 of that, and see how I do. And if it does well, great. If it doesn't, well, next month I got 200 more. You know what I mean? These people who are just degenerates who are going crazy, and then it's like, I didn't gamble, but they gave me $50,000 to set these people up so they could lose money. It's like, you risked all your shit for $50,000 when you make 50 million. That's like, what is wrong with you? Or 30 million, whatever it is. Point is,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, you are a legit multimillionaire.
And this is not the end of it. I mean, like 2 days after all this arrest shit happened, 2 days later, there was like something little blurb in ESPN, more is coming out. It's like, this is just the start. I'm like, all right. There's not one name that if it comes out, I will be surprised. Like, oh my God, not that person. Whoever it is, I'm going to be able to say,
of course.
Not surprised.
Obviously.
Not surprised. Yep.
Steph Curry, what?
Wouldn't be surprised.
We just need to say a lot of names. So what happens is when they do come out as getting arrested, that our video then gets, that we get into the outcome.
For real.
Breaking news.
Law and Order. You know what that was?
Dun, 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 boom.
I caught the end of it, so I wasn't sure what it was. Hit it again.
Let's see.
Hit it again.
More breaking news. Dun-dun.
Is that like the TMZ noise?
It might be.
The TMZ.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was. I was like, that doesn't sound like Law and Order. What are you doing?
Dun dun.
That's probably trademarked or copyrighted or whatever. Get in trouble for using it.
No,
like I've seen some places. Yeah, I've seen enough places use that.
And we damn sure ain't making no money on this podcast, so you can't sue us for nothing.
That is true. Yeah. So that was crap. Hockey, Vegas finally lost in regulation, but so did the Avalanche. So that works out.
That's true. And then
they lost again tonight.
Overtime.
Overtime. So once again, only one regulation loss.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Quick side note,
Dodgers.
Jack,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, going back to the costume thing that we were just talking about, and Jack going thrifting. I put a link in the chat for you, sir. I think that's
what.
So yeah,
I just want to sing Macklemore all day and annoy my daughter.
That is the first thing I thought of when you said that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You're like, do you want to go out shopping today, older one? Yes. Okay.
What?
Yeah. You guys care about baseball at all? World Series?
I'm paying attention because it's the World Series, but I'm not like watching.
I actually watched the first game of the World Series until Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers, screwed up again for like the third time in World Series history, and he left the pitcher in too long. Not a difficult concept. The inning before, the pitcher was struggling. So what does he do? He trots him out there for the next inning and promptly loads the bases with no outs. and Toronto goes on to score 9 runs.
At work. It was like 3-4 Toronto. I'm like, okay, cool. It's pretty close. And like 20 minutes later, I looked again. It was like 11-3. I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Again, I would say that Roberts, his managing has definitely cost the Dodgers 1 World Series, probably cost them 2 World Series. And if they don't come back, I know the series is tied now, but if they don't come back and win this because they blew Game 1, they blew Game 1 because of the manager. He clearly struggled in the 5th inning and barely got out of it without giving up a run. You instantly put somebody else in the next inning after that, but it was too late. He brought in let him come back in, gave, like I said, loaded the bases, pulled him out. At that point, it was too late, and the fucking floodgates opened. But the Dodgers, and bottom line is they got a road win, which is in a series like this, all you really want to do is split. And they did split, but it should be 2-0. So,
but now it's a 5-game series, right? When you split,
But now you can look at it. It's a 5-game series with the next 3 in LA.
And you have home advantage. Yeah. You have home field advantage now. So.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 in LA. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be 3 in LA, and then Friday, Saturday.
As a Twins fan, the most disheartening trade that the Twins made this past offseason was when they traded Louis Varland to the Blue Jays. Because that one didn't make any sense at all. Because Varland has been a hometown guy. He was raised in Minnesota, local guy the whole way through. The team still has like 4 or 5 years of control, and the Twins traded him for peanuts. So I hope Louis Varland wins a World Series with the Blue Jays. Besides that, I don't have a dog in the fight. I have a ton of friends,
a contract coming up that they couldn't afford him. Maybe was there a contract coming up?
No, they were just dumping money. Like they
were
out of everybody that they trade after everyone that they traded, he was the one that everybody was like, "What the?" Even he was like, "What the fuck?" Like, because his name hadn't come up at all as far as like trade talks or anything goes, and he was one of the last guys that got traded right before the deadline happened.
Did they at least get picks out of it?
No, they got a couple fucking just whatever, like middle
Cracker Jacks.
They got prospects and didn't even get picks.
Yeah. Let me double check because I get confused because they made a lot of trades.
Man, that is something. Although I will admit, one of my first, if not my first, baseball team, like a coach, T-ball, whatever. You know how we always pick up mascots that are professional teams. One of mine was the Blue Jays. So if the Dodgers lose, I'm gonna be mad, but I ain't gonna be that mad because I kind of root for them, and I have ever since I was a Blue Jay. Back in Japan playing baseball. So,
there was a meme that said the World Series was like last year with Kendrick versus Drake. I was like, legit.
Is Kendrick from LA?
Yeah, he's from the CPT, bro.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny. I saw the meme, but I didn't understand it. I assumed he was from LA, but now knowing that, it's even.
The Twins traded Louis Varland and Ty France to the Blue Jays for Alan Roden, who had a good spring training last year before bouncing up and down from AAA, and left-handed pitching prospect Kendry Rojas, who has risen to number 5 in the system after the Toronto made another trade. So,
all right, that could be okay. You know what? That whole Drake Kendrick thing, Toronto LA thing, might even play out more because didn't Drake start the shit? Then Kendrick came back, and blew him out of the water. Well, Toronto started the series with a win, and now if the Dodgers win 4 straight, it'll be just like that just like Kendrick and Drake. That would be funny. If that happened, the memes will not die. If that actually happens, the baseball rap memes will not die. I'm okay with that because that means the Dodgers winning 5.
But who is the minor on the Blue Jays?
Well, it's baseball. They all have minor league teams. So there's symmetry still lines up. Oh, man. So, y'all, unless there's anybody else that got any sports talk to add, Jack and I hit the secret movie.
Secret movie? Wait, do you have a secret movie on the soundboard?
I don't. That'd be cool. The closest thing I have is this. When we found out what the secret movie was.
Or not.
The Metal Gear alert.
When you found out about it 20 minutes into the movie, what the name of the movie was?
Bruh. So, secret movie, since this ain't working. Secret movie was Shelby Oaks. It was a horror, like, paranormal activity, Blair Witch type movie.
Yeah, it started out as like a documentary kind of. Like, where did my sister go? And then it switched to a regular movie shortly thereafter.
Yep.
That shit was creepy as fuck.
It was out there. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was curious. That whole opening documentary thing, what was happening, it made me curious. There were 4 people in my theater that couldn't handle horror and walked out in the first 5 seconds.
Wow, really?
Once they realized what the movie was, they were gone.
You're watching a secret movie in October that's rated R.
It's titled like scary. It's like scary secret movie, like or whatever. It's their witty. I thought it was a witty.
Not on my side.
It wasn't just like secret movie. It was. Oh, okay. Maybe that was on.
Maybe AMC
or does them like that. Yeah,
Regal
I think Fandango. Yeah.
Yeah, but this was
AMC,
a Cinemark.
I think has like a
direct Cinemark, and they did not have that. But yeah, so it was just about, I want to say 4 people, might have been 5. It could have been 1. I know one lady left by herself before I even got to my seat. Like they were just starting it off, and then the other, when I got to my seat, I can't remember if 3 left or 4 left. So either way, 4 or 5 people left. They don't do horror, which I get. It's not for everybody. Some people don't do horror. So fine. I don't know if they can get their money back on something like that, but
yeah, I don't know, because it's
yeah,
you knew going in that you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing a lot of that's based on. Go ahead. Sorry, Lou.
No, I'll say I would like to think that there's a rule. I haven't seen it because I haven't looked up that rule. Because if there is a rule, because I would expect that if I walk out, that's on me because I chose to go in blind.
That's $5.
But maybe
crying over $5
exists. I don't know. Don't care. We got another one tomorrow. And again, don't know, don't care. If I don't like it, I'll walk out, and that's on me. Although I expect I'll probably stick around. Like there's been 2 now that I stuck around for that I was like I would not have watched this on my own. But I'm not sad that I watched them, especially for $5.
Yep.
It's cheaper than a Tuesday movie.
Yeah, for real.
Tuesday movie $5.50 now.
So what did you guys think of Shelby Oaks then?
I liked it well enough. It was spooky. I don't know that I'd watch it again.
Hey, you can't say that.
Yes, I can.
Okay, folks. He said spooky.
Oh.
So.
Oh, sorry. That's true. There was a meme I shared
It was Halloween
earlier.
scary. It was Halloween scary.
Yes. There was a meme I shared by some white, you have to spell it W-T though, or Y-T, white girl. I think she had colored hair and a septum piercing. And she said that you can't say spook or spooky because of racial connotations. And I'm like, let me dig through my crate of racist things. I'm like, no, bullshit.
Yeah, I saw, because earlier in the day, I was all like, somebody posted some dumbass shit. I was like, that is the dumbest thing I've seen on the internet. And then Jack's like, go look at my other post about.
Jack's like, hold my beer.
Yeah, hold my beer. Then I was like, all right. So I went and looked up, and it was that post about the girl saying you can't say spooky or spook. And I was like, yep, this is now the dumbest thing I've seen on the internet. Oh my God.
But no, it was all right. I mean, it was entertaining enough. But no, I don't think I'd watch it again.
Okay, definitely not a movie. And it's funny you say that. I said that to a girl when we were walking out. I'm like, I enjoyed that. I don't need to watch it again, but I enjoyed that. Again, another movie that I would not have paid for and chose to watch, maybe ever.
Yeah, honestly.
But I was hooked. That first 5 to 10 minutes, I was like, I want to know what happened. Like, you got me curious. And then the way that knock at the door happened, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but the way that knock at the door happened and that scene happened, it was like, what the? I was like, yeah, I'm definitely curious now. But it was creepy. It was Halloween scary for sure. It was, like I said, I enjoyed the movie. I, again, don't need to watch it again. Probably won't ever watch it again, but I did enjoy it, especially for
That's where it's
do we have guesses for what tomorrow's is going to be?
My money is on Begonia. If it's not Begonia, then I don't know what it is.
My money is on the Emma Stone Alien movie.
Right, Begonia.
That's what I said. That word is too close to baloney, and I don't like baloney. It's also too close to Patagonia.
You are full of baloney, my friend.
Never, not since I was 8, was I full of baloney.
Maybe Predator Badlands.
If it was that, I would lose my shit. I'd be happy as hell.
I'm trying to think.
But you're right.
I get an hour head start on Jack, y'all, because of time zone, and I'm trying to think if it's like how bad do I want to mess with him? If it's Alien Predator, and I tell him it's some Sundance Film Festival, so he doesn't go.
No. Oh, my aunt's coming. My aunt's coming tomorrow to do some stuff with my mom and all that drama. So we're like, well, do we cancel the movies so we can like have dinner with her and stuff? My oldest is like, you can drop me off at the theater. You guys can miss the movie. All right, fine. Right?
Yeah. 20 years ago, that would have been Jack. Yeah, have fun eating dinner with our aunt. Bye.
Yeah, but no. So
she's here for a couple days, so we can do dinner on Tuesday.
Exactly. You just go the next day, and it's taco night on Tuesday. Go to Del Taco.
Yeah, right. She don't have her Birdos up in NorCal.
Although they made them tacos smaller now. The Tuesday classic, or not classic, but the Tuesday taco special, they're not full size tacos anymore.
Hating.
It's okay. It's still a deal. I will admit, it was still a deal. It was like 3 weeks ago. I went. We went, and 6 still was more than enough, even though they were mini. We're not talking mini by a lot. I would argue they were more like the weight of one mini was still the weight of the old school when it used to be a 69-cent taco. Those days are gone. Like the 69-cent taco back in the day had a bunch of lettuce in it, right?
Right.
And they packed it with lettuce and all that. The mini taco, I call it mini, but it's really not that small. But it is smaller than what you're used to. But it was still sufficient. I would say it was the same weight. It just means a little more meat, a little more cheese, a little less lettuce. It was perfectly fine. But it's a thing now, and you can take your aunt on Tuesday to Del Taco.
Right. Boom.
Matter of fact, I think maybe we'll do that. Her middle child has an event, like a choir thing or whatever on Tuesday. But we're going to be out and about anyway.
You're such a good stepdaddy, Lou.
Do what?
You're such a good stepdaddy.
Right? Yeah, this ain't the Brady Bunch. The only steps in this house are right over there. I remember that episode still to this day. We're like, yeah.
By the way, guys, just if you only listen to the audio version of this, Lou old as fuck.
Old AF. Although you couldn't tell because I'm black, so I could be 30 or 50 or 70. You would not know. So tomorrow
we do need to get this mofo some Just for Men then. In that case,
yeah. If I want to go out, if I want to go out and look pretty for the college kids out here, all I gotta do is shave. Just get this action going. They see this distinguished looking salt and pepper goatee, and it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I've never been with a black person before. I'm like, hey, me either. Let's do this.
I've never even met a black person before.
Do all black people look like you? Yes, we do.
Yes,
I see we're starting out on the same. Or see we're starting out on the right foot, and we share something in common.
Yeah. Let's get this party started. But yeah, I guess I don't know what comes out on Friday, so I'm imagining whatever tomorrow's movie is whatever comes out on Friday, and I know the Emma Stone Alien movie is one of them.
Yeah, you got one more week for Predator Badlands, but
yeah, that'll be next week's secret movie.
Yeah, the 7th.
Right.
Or is it? And then there's like 2 things come out on the 14th. I just saw trailers. I can't remember what they were, but 2 things come out.
Everything's finally ramping up again. A couple months lull
for the holiday season.
And then we get into the holiday season, Thanksgiving, and it's like movies coming out. So we'll see. It'll be good.
We'll have to do a holiday movie trailer.
Oh yeah, it's been
batch at some point.
And then based off of Duke's recommendation, I watched Werewolves.
He did not recommend it. Hold on.
There was not any word. I never used the word recommended. Do not put words in my mouth, sir.
I must have misunderstood.
I know werewolves, and you, sir, are no werewolves.
Sorry, black people, comprehension, it's a thing. I misunderstood. That movie, first of all, first 20 minutes, I was like, oh, this movie's predictable. I know how this is going to play out in the end. And sure as shit, what happened in the end is exactly what I was like, oh, okay. All right, that happened.
Also, hashtag spoilers for the 5 other people listening to this who've watched the movie.
Yeah, old girl, because I watched that, and I watched Black Phone over the week, and I watched like some old stuff that I hadn't seen in a while, like Spy Game, and some two. What the hell's his name? Hey, God damn it, Qui-Gon Jinn, Liam Neeson. I watched 2 of his old movies that I hadn't seen. Like Memory was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember watching that, so the title didn't stick.
And then a couple of Jason Statham movies. Killer Elite was one, and Homeland was the other. So anyway, but that reminds me, because my Prime has trailers, that's why I know something is coming out on the 14th. Because during one of their commercial breaks, they're like, blah, 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 here's commercial. I'm half-ass paying attention, obviously. I need my bathroom breaks there, and then 2 movies are coming out on the 14th. I think it's the 14th. That stood out for that. But Werewolves was just so god-awful.
Was my explanation not good enough for you?
Train wreck. I had to see.
I mean, your train wreck is putting it lightly, sir.
That's probably true also.
Like Lou Diamond Phillips is like the lead scientist, and he runs into the room when he shouldn't run in the room because he's the lead fucking scientist. Immediately gets bitten and turns into a werewolf, and then disappears for the rest of the movie. Never comes back. We never see his werewolf again. We never see him. He's literally in the first 15 minutes of the movie, and then that's it.
Yeah. I was curious about that, because as soon as I'm watching, because I don't remember I didn't even remember Frank Grillo was in the movie. So I'm watching this movie.
Got brought up last week, though.
Yeah. That's why we brought it up.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't until last week. I didn't remember, right. and then I'm watching, and I'm like, okay, Frank Grillo's in this movie, and then freaking a dude shows. I'm like, fucking Richie Valens, yeah, cool. Thinking La Bamba's in this movie, like sweet. And then he's in it for all of 10 minutes. Yeah, it was like, okay. I was like, all right. But
the girl that he saves both.
The decisions that are made. It's just
the girl that he saves multiple times, and then they're in the pickup truck, and she gets grabbed and disappears, and it never mentioned again.
Nope.
The girl that's going to save them, the girl that knows what to do.
Fucking Amy Lou, or Amy Kim, whatever her name was, typical Asian name that they gave her. Not even kidding. Her name was like Amy Kim in the movie. It was like, get out of here. She's not a scientist. She's doing my nails. Let's be real.
They're in the pickup truck, and she's like, I know how to fix this. And then all of a sudden, a giant hand comes in and grabs her, and she disappears, and Frank Grillo does nothing to try to save her. He's just like, oh.
Before that, she's like, I'm going to test a theory. And she tests a theory where the wolves don't attack her. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with this. Like, what's this about? And then, and then she's just gone. She's just gone the rest of the movie. It was like, are they waiting for part 2? Direct to video? Like, what is going on? Oh my God, it was just, and even his stupid
sister-in-law. It'll be Lou Diamond Phillips and her starting a werewolf colony outside of.
Oh my God, wouldn't be surprised. But even the dumbass sister-in-law, it's my babysitter. Let me go out and save her. It's like, do you not know what's going on out there? It's like, no, I can make it. 2 seconds later, she's dead. I'm like, okay. There was a lot of me doing this, watching this movie. Just what the? Yeah. So because of that, when old girl asked me yesterday or earlier today, or I think it was yesterday or earlier today, because she was gonna watch it, I was like, just don't watch Black Phone instead. And she's like, am I gonna be scared from Black Phone? I go, no. You might get a couple of jump scares from Werewolves, maybe. I don't remember it was that bad. I just don't remember.
Nope.
But Black Phone was a better movie. Watch that. So that she's supposed to be watching that with her oldest right now, actually, watching, because that'll probably be our next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but because of the middle one's choir event. But if that ends early enough, we could go Tuesday night to watch the second part, or probably the following Tuesday will be the second part. Now that we've
all right, Lou.
The first one.
Here's a question for you: which Frank Grillo series upset you more, the movie Werewolves or the end of Peacemaker season 2?
God, dude, that's a great question. Okay. End of Peacemaker season 2. I'm fully aware that's going to lead to some
stuff.
Nothing in Werewolves led to anything. So there you have it.
It led Lou Diamond Phillips to the bank with a fat ass check for doing nothing.
Yeah, dude.
He got to give a speech. He gave a speech at the beginning talking about we're gonna save everyone from the werewolves. Why do I remember so much about this fucking awful movie? Why have I not erased it from my memory?
It's called trauma.
Yeah, that's it. That's my trauma that's kicking in.
I watched it 3 days ago and I don't remember that much from it. I'm like, he gave a speech. Oh yeah, he did give a speech.
Duke's on the couch at his therapist. He's like, oh, I remember it so clearly, Doc.
And then all of a sudden a giant werewolf claw goes across my chest and I disappear forever.
Doc disappears. Where's my habits?
Then the next podcast, where's Duke? And then they cut to a picture of me with the claw getting dragged out of the room. And then the best part is you guys just don't even react.
No,
you just go right into talking. So, Lou, what did you think of this week's hidden movie?
Never to be mentioned again.
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
5 years later, we're like, what's the D in JDL stand for? Huh.
So, no, wait, when you guys are getting 500,000 views, somebody's going to go, hey, did you know your description says 3 guys talking about geek stuff? And you're like, 3? Fuck.
That must be a typo or something. It's fucking weird.
At that point, maybe.
But there were so many people in Werewolves where that shit happened. Like, it'd be like the 3 of us talking, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, my screen goes black, and you go, oh, so Lou, what else are you doing this week?
I mean, so anyways.
That happened, right? Right, Lou? Like, just there was no ever like, oh my God, that person's gone. We should go try to find them or help them. It was just like,
yeah, I mean, I'll admit, I was actually curious about her theory of the wolves not attacking her.
Right.
I was like,
and then the wolves attacked her.
Well, even then though, we don't know that. We know the wolves took her.
Right.
We don't know any more than that. And I was like, that was probably the only thing worth a damn in the movie where I was like, I'm actually curious. Like, what did she figure out? What's the real reason? And then she disappears, and then, bruh, the movie was over for like 15 minutes, and then it hit me that they didn't resolve her issue.
Lou was pooping. Lou was like taking his post-movie poop, and he was like,
I was in the bathroom. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I was in the bathroom. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, wait a minute. What is that other video meme? Wait a minute. That kid. Yeah, that was me. I was like, what the hell happened to the girl doctor? What happened to my nail lady? What the hell, man?
Amy Kim.
Oh my God. It was just, yeah. So I did queue up though. I think tonight's movie, when this is done, is the other Werewolves movie, the one that's slow, the slow burn.
Wolfman.
Yeah. So I'll
the one with the Silver Surfer in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 3 actors, like the dude, her, and their daughter, or son, the child was. But either way, it's like all right. So that one's next on my list. So I'll probably do the dishes, do clean up. That way, everything all done, and then watch that.
We watched.
But Black Phone. I didn't really talk about it all that much, but just in saying that I recommended that to O Girl instead of Werewolves. But Black Phone was really good. It was nice. I didn't know it was a dated movie, like it takes place in the 80s. Was not aware of that. Not a big deal. I guess they were trying to capitalize on the Stranger Things crowd.
Until
I mean,
Lou didn't know until the 80s, until the guy picked up the Black Phone for the first time and spent 5 minutes dialing. Oh shit! I forgot. Damn it! I gotta read.
I'm like, why do they have a rotary phone?
555.
It's 1980 something. I get it. Man, as long as you don't have any freaking zeros and nines in my number. What's your number?
Plus 32.
Yeah. International Black Phone.
That'd be so good. That would be the spoof. That would be the scary movie spoof. The International Black Phone.
But every time he picks up the phone, they're just yelling German at him or something and scaring the shit out of him more.
How you doing? How you doing?
Watch some scary movie. I haven't seen. Actually, what I needed to really watch, Scream. I think I only saw the first 2.
Dang, really?
Well, you got 5. You got 5 of them to watch, my friend.
Aren't there 6?
Yeah, there's 6. 7th is 6. Starting. No, I think it's coming out soon.
That's next year. Yeah, 7's supposed to come out next year, but 6 is the Jenna Ortega was 6.
Yeah,
I think 5 and 6.
5 and 6 were her.
Oh, she was in 5 too,
or just 5.
Well, I only saw
the
first 2. I don't remember them except for Drew Barrymore. I remember the opening.
So you literally remember just the first 5 minutes of the first movie.
Yeah.
Guys, I've only seen the first 2, but I only remember Drew Barrymore. Okay,
you don't remember
Amy Kim. You remember Amy Kim from Werewolves, who just disappeared. Nobody talked about her again. And Drew Barrymore, who was completely unrelated to everything else in the movie outside of getting killed by Ghostface.
You don't remember?
I only remember
Jada
Amy
Pinkett
Kim
getting killed.
Wait, spoilers?
Yeah. No, you saw the first movie. It's not a spoiler. Or the second movie.
That's totally spoilers if you don't remember. I only remember Amy Kim because I currently need a pedicure. So whatever.
My toes is hurting. Shit's curling.
Right? It's like, I gotta clip my nails again. I went for a walk. I can feel it.
I like how we now define spoilers as anything you haven't seen or don't remember seeing in the movie.
Yeah. Why
I'm
hasn't it
telling
always
you,
been?
I've seen this movie. That's a spoiler, so I don't remember it.
Lou is like the worst memento ever.
Bruh, that's how most of the movies I watch are. I remember Star Wars, and everything else like, oh, that happened? Oh, I'll just watch it again. I don't.
This motherfucker's like, so on September 3rd, 1985, the Steelers lost to Green Bay by this much, but he can't remember Scream 2.
That he saw a year ago.
It was February, and it was 2011, and it was the Green Bay Packers. But whatever. And it was. Wait,
was it Aaron Rodgers that beat him?
Yes. Why? Part of the reason why I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
They said that at the end of the game. They're like, oh, and there goes Aaron Rodgers' chance of beating every NFL team.
I guess they don't play next year, in case he comes back.
Or maybe Aaron Rodgers doesn't.
Because Aaron Rodgers might come back.
No, they already said.
No, it's scripted.
On Red Zone today, I saw on the little blurb at the bottom, they were saying the Steelers want him back for 2026 already.
Yeah, I saw that too. But I don't know if the Steelers play the Packers next year, is what I'm saying. Because they still have their chance.
They will in the Super Bowl. And get their
there's an opportunity there.
But a lot of that will also depend on where the. But a lot of that'll depend on where the Packers end up, and right, like where the Packers end up in the proceeding and all that.
Every year they have, AFC North plays the NFC North, but there's also like AFC North number 1 seed plays blah 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 number whatever seed.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a slight chance that they could play next year, but I don't. but that's a slight chance, as in I don't know. Somebody does know, because you can just, if you pull up the schedule for 2026, it's already out there that AFC North is going to play, like AFC North number 2 seed will play the NFC West number 2 seed, like whatever the case may be. So that's how that's done. It's out there, but who knows?
They will not play.
Okay, so no matter what, they don't play next
2026, the non-AFC teams that, or I guess the non-normal teams that the Steelers will play will be the AFC West, a team from the AFC West, a team from the AFC East, and a team from the NFC East. So you might see the Giants and the Steelers play each other
again,
but
unlikely, because if that, unless they're playing all 4 teams, they're going to play whoever lines up with their ranking.
Yeah,
and the Steelers will probably end up in the 2 seed, because Cincinnati or Baltimore will end up with the 1 seed, and the Giants will be the last seed. So no matter what, they won't play the Giants. They're likely to play the Redskins. For those of you who don't know, that's the Commanders.
The Foreskins are in Washington. Those guys don't like foreskins up there.
That would be more appropriate. But so I'll probably watch that later. And then I didn't watch much TV, actually. It was just movies.
She didn't start it up yet. We were trying to find a movie last night, so we're like scrolling through all the apps, and we couldn't decide on anything. But we found this documentary, and I had never heard of it. It was the McDonald's Massacre, 77 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1984, this dude goes into McDonald's and just kills like everybody, dude. I had never heard of that shit.
Oh, that was like a joke, and it was going to be like killing your intestines. Like you ate their food, and now your intestines and your stomach is shot.
No, it was a documentary, dude. It was like one of the first mass shootings or something.
Wow.
He just like rolled up into McDonald's. He had a shotgun, an Uzi, and like a 9mm.
Good Lord.
He shot this one chick. The fuck is that border town in San Diego? San Ysidro?
Why? San Ysidro.
Yeah, San Ysidro. Right at the border. Well, that's what it was.
This was 84. There was no lefty states, dude.
You're telling me there was no blue and red states in 84?
Reagan was in charge, dude. There was no. Everybody was united. It was 84, dude.
Everybody was united for the Olympics.
Right, exactly.
LA 84, baby. Moscow boycotted. Fuck you, Russia. Wait, I'm sorry. USSR. Continue, that was USSR.
No, it was pretty it was interesting, and I like that the director never mentioned the shooter's name. They only referred to him as the shooter the whole time, instead of giving him infamy. But they were showing like crime scene videos. There was a dead baby on the table. I'm like, sir, we do not need to see this again. Like he shot it was a 8-month-old baby. Like he shot him right in the heart. Horrible. And then at the end, the director's like talking all this shit about the cops. So he was talking to, I don't know, like the lieutenant that was in charge that day. And it's like, oh, I heard your pager didn't go off. And the cop's like, it was 1984. That shit was new technology, bruh. Who knows why it didn't go off? And they're like, well, why didn't you guys just like storm in and, like handle shit? And they're like, we didn't train for this stuff back then. Like they didn't even really have a SWAT team.
Yeah.
The San Diego police didn't really have a SWAT team. Yeah.
And that's where they started it.
Right? Well, they didn't train for that shit.
Several $1 billion later.
Right. It was interesting though. It is now the 8th worst mass shooting in America. And he killed like 19 people, I think. 19.
There were that many people at McDonald's?
1984, bruh. We didn't even eat at McDonald's. We just played on the playground.
Yeah. But yeah, people only ate at McDonald's. It was only back then, dude. It was only McDonald's. It was only Burger King. It was only Carl's Jr., dude. That was all there was. Foster's Freeze. Like if you were lucky, you got a Foster Freeze in your house.
I was going to say we had a Foster's Freeze in Barstow.
Right, but I mean that was our Taco Bell. Like you go to
Taco Bell, Del Taco, KFC. All those were around in the 80s. Shakey's Pizza, Pizza Hut, Robin.
So speaking of Taco Bell, they now have shirts that are like, hey, like, remember, we've been serving you for this long from this location. It has Downey, California on the back. That was where I was born. So I like pull up through the drive-thru, and the girl comes out to give me her food. I said, "Can you buy that shirt online?" She's like, "What shirt?" I go, "The shirt you're wearing." She goes, "Why?" I said, "Because it talks about Downey, California, and that's where I'm from." She's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Never mind, give me my goddamn."
She's like, "That's
food.
a real place." I thought it was just some shit Taco Bell made up, like the hot sauce package, just talking shit.
Right. I'm collecting taco packets so I can make sentences in conversations with myself.
And then she slid him a note with her OnlyFans link. Yes, you can.
Yeah, no shit. I am Taco Bell girl on OnlyFans.
Taco Bell
okay,
69.
fine.
How
Fine,
how long before that shit is just marketed on their taco sauces?
Shit, huh?
Right.
Just OnlyFans links. OnlyFans short links.
When I went to Taco Bell last week, it was like some dude that used to be on meth, so no thanks. He had no teeth. He had tattoos all over.
It was my ex. Wait, what?
Burn.
Yeah.
No, if they brought back their double decker tacos, I could not resist those. So
yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that 90s menu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're doing the 90s and the 2K, the Y2K menu.
Is that what it was? Y2K menu? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We went about 2-3 weeks ago because old girl wanted that apple pie thing.
The empanada.
Holy shit, that thing is yummy.
Yeah,
I was like, it's the McDonald's apple pie with caramel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was loving that. I was like, I'm home. If the gallbladder can't handle the apples, I'll be fine. And one gallbladder handled the apples just fine. In the last couple of times I've had apple pie.
Because the caramel covered it.
Nah, bro, I had a plain apple pie.
It was a caramel condom. It protected you.
If that's what it takes, man, I'll be safe.
The caramel just lubed up your gallbladder.
It was great though. Like I had no.
Lou's gallbladder is a plushie on the couch next to him.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, it's in the bedroom actually. But yeah, no, that was really tasty. Does McDonald's still do their apple pies? I haven't even.
Yeah.
The only thing I've gotten dessert-wise from apple pie is a cone because it's 1,500 points and it's use it or lose it. You know, your points will expire in 3 days.
When you go to apple pie?
No. Well, if they had apple pie as a choice, I would get it.
No, you said you went to apple pie and got yourself an ice cream, and I was like, that sounded weird.
Did I?
But I knew that's not what you meant.
No.
I was just making
when I went to McDonald's, you know how your points. First of all, I hate that points run out. Your points should never run out.
I hate that.
But the fact that they did, it was like, I think it's usually first or second day of the month. It's like, your shit's gonna run out on May 2nd. I'm like, all right, then I guess I'll use 1,500 points to go get a free ice cream cone, and then reset the clock again. I don't want to waste my damn points.
Right. I might need a free Happy Meal or some shit one day.
Yeah, one day.
Next year when Mando and Grogu come back out, we'll have to start getting all the McDonald's toys again.
I'm sure they'll be a part of
it. For sure.
Did you get the Home Depot R2DQ jack?
What? No, I didn't get any of those.
Why not? What kind of fan are you?
Obviously a poor one.
Right? I was going to say, a broken
Sir, I don't spend hundreds of dollars on myself. That is crazy talk. I spend my money on my wife and my children.
He spends $20 on himself.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we do a tour of the casita. $20, huh? $20.
Yes, $20. Let me see. What do I have here? I have a Bosk fake pin. He was only $20. I would not buy anything more than that.
15, not even 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I lied. Hold on, I got this here.
$25.
$100.
100.
I did buy this.
That reminds me. I finally flipped that bitch over. I remember 2-3 months ago, you're like, hey, so you get a chance. Look at the back. Yeah, there's a sketch on the back. It's pretty sweet.
He sketched a Darth Vader for Lou.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty damn sweet.
I got nothing.
Oh.
Yours is still at the casita.
Yeah, I know, huh? Mine's still...
I'll have to go flip it over.
Man, that trip reminds me. They delayed my second flight again. Not that it matters. I'm not flying out of Vegas to Burbank. But they're like, here's a update on your flight. I'm like, as long as you don't fuck up the flight to get me to Vegas, I can deal.
Yeah. Is that what you were going to tell us last week? Because you were saying, "Oh, I want to tell you guys something or update you guys on something," and then we never got back to it.
Yeah, it was. It was just that. It was like still good. I still land at 10 or 11. I'll look it up later when it's relevant. And then I figured y'all just pick us up from the airport and just keep on going.
Yep. And then it'll turn into karaoke. It'll turn into carpool karaoke.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, hell yeah, it will. Now, and
I'm going to introduce Lou to a sugar-free. That is
I'm diabetic. Most of my shit is sugar-free.
Oh, yes. It's a pimp named Slickback if he was a rapper. He's the real rhythm and flow rapper.
You're just going to have you guys will have to sit in the back so old girl and I can sit in the front and just rolling our eyes and shaking our head. And Lou's like, "What are you doing to me, Jack?"
No, we're in the back of the BJ. Come on now.
Wait, not if I'm in the back. Well, okay, maybe.
Like, come on now.
Come on. We're going to be rolling our eyes because like, we're not getting the deposit back for this car, I guess.
Hey, as long as it don't show up with a black light, we're good.
Right?
Why
does your car smell like bleach, sir? I don't know.
No reason. It's like, I know that's
trying it over Jack. Nothing happens. They shine it over Lou. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, black light's beeping. Lou.
It's like, hello, I'm black. It's daytime. It's no light.
Rude.
Can't help it.
Do you need me to hold up a napkin so you can see me?
We should totally force the pick like that at dinner or breakfast at Disney.
100%.
So the people people at the restaurant watching their reaction is what would be funny.
No. We make somebody there take a picture of all of us, and then all of us will be at the table together. And then right before they take the picture, just have Lou hold up, or have Jack sitting behind him holding up a napkin.
They don't have to at that point. Oh my god.
I did watch The Long Walk last week, so okay. I enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good movie.
So Oldest wants to be the main character, Ray Garrity. Yeah. So that's who she is for Halloween. So
is she going to make Uncle Lou the other guy?
Pete,
yeah.
I take it he's the black person in the movie?
Well, you haven't seen The Long Walk yet,
He
Lou?
hasn't seen it, no.
It's low. It's on my list, just low on the list. Like if nothing else is able to watch. By the time I'm able to watch it, it'll probably be streaming.
Oh yeah, it's for rent streaming now, so it'll be on regular streaming.
Oh,
yeah. But it's also only an hour and 40 minutes or 45 minutes. Yeah. So
that's about a good time. I want it to be an hour 45. I ain't trying to be in there forever.
No, it was a perfect for what it was a perfect time. Like if it would have been any longer.
Splatter. Come on now.
But if it would have been any longer, I feel like at that point
the incontinence.
Well, I feel like if it was any longer than that, they would have been stretching,
Yeah.
There would have been more filler, right? The movie kept moving, which I appreciated.
Well, I mean, they did walk the whole time, so they had to keep moving. Or they got shot.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker was threatening to kill them if they stopped walking.
Lord of the Rings Part 4?
Yeah. It was like Lord of the Rings if it was made by Quentin Tarantino.
There you go.
They just talk the whole time, drop F-bombs while they're walking.
But is the dialogue good? Because I like well-written.
Yeah.
I mean, they did some really good character development. For
them not doing anything but walking in the movie, yeah. I was like, Lou would like this movie because he likes talky movies.
Well, and it's also like an alternative reality type movie, and it made me interested to see how they got to that point. Like it made me go, "Oh, I would like to learn more about."
No,
it's
just part of everybody's poor.
But Lou, there is parts of the there's parts,
maybe.
maybe, but there's parts of the story that because I think you don't have the whole background when they have the conversation. It fills in the gaps, right? Like they don't say A happens, B happens, long walk. They're on the long walk and they're like having a conversation and then they reference like B, right?
Well, no, that's how I expect that they would do it. I just want to make sure they do it is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they do. But they don't say, but it's not hey, this event happened.
Yeah.
And these are all the details of said event.
But
I don't need that. I want
what I mean
story.
is I want to know what the event was. right? Like I want to know.
You want to know what the war was that led to the
that they reference and that type of thing. Like how did we get to this point that we had to have the long walk, right?
Oh, so they talk about
but I feel like that's
why they're walking, but they don't talk about like the war details.
Yeah, they don't get into specifics really.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
either way, like I'm still interested. I know old girl really wasn't that interested. She's like, I'll watch it if you want to, but it's probably one of those that I'll watch while she's at work on a Tuesday, and then tell her about it. And that way, when it comes out on streaming next month, she can decide if she wants to watch it. Because a lot of times she'll ask me, like, "Hey, is it worth watching this?" And it'll be like, "Yeah, when it comes out, watch it." And if it is, I'll tell her, and she can watch it with her kids. It'll be one of the ones where, like, because she has the kids, you know, the over the weekend. Like tonight, she's watching the Black Phone with the oldest. So we'll be like, "Hey, this one I think the middle and oldest might like, so watch it with them." So I may give myself something to do on Tuesday and watch that before it leaves the theater. I mean, after tax, you know, we're talking $5.78, so why not?
Yep.
Why not?
Why not? Throw the money up in the air.
Yeah.
That shit rain.
All them extra quarters I got.
I enjoyed it. So yeah, glad I saw it. And then I've been downloading a few 4K movies. So like I watched The Dark Knight.
Bro, I thought you said 4K movies. I'm like, the dude from Toy Story? That'd be pretty good.
I don't know if you know this, but he's a really good director.
He is.
He's like a mix of Soderbergh and Scorsese.
We don't talk about Soderbergh because Disney fucked up. Embarrassing. Lose lost.
What are you talking about?
Did you hear about the Ben Solo movie?
Oh, yeah, that he pitched one, and Disney said no.
Yeah.
Why is that a bad thing? He's dead. Why would you have a movie about a dead guy?
I don't know. Somehow Palpatine returned. So somehow fucking Kylo can return.
Except Palpatine wasn't dead. We never saw a body. We saw a body.
He was on the Death Star when it blew up.
There are other people survive bombings all the time.
Really?
Go look at Gaza. Go look at Israel. A lot of buildings blew up. People survived.
Our great president has stopped that war, sir, so I can't see it anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but before he stepped in.
The scales have fallen from my eyes.
So, yeah, he could see with Solo, they just straight up showed him dead. So, if somebody would like to explain how they could make a sequel that follows his story after he died in the dumbest way ever,
it'll just be him as a Force ghost going from.
Maybe he grabbed one of the Palpatine clones when his spirit left his body.
The whole movie is just him going from the Sebastian Stan ghost to the Hayden Christensen ghost. How did you do that? Let me tell you a story, children.
Yeah, I think if they were to try to do some kind of in-between movie that the comics kind of fleshed out, Knights of Ren and some background history, okay, fine. That movie could be fine. But anything post wouldn't make any sense.
But we'll never know. Actually, speaking of the Knights of Ren, I saw that Chimera was actually supposed to become the first Knight of Ren had they not fucked up the show and kept going.
They could still do it in the comics.
They could.
Like, whatever ideas that they had for the Acolyte Season 2 that are actually good, so let's say 8 episodes, so probably 2 good ideas, just put them into a comic book. Like, the same way there were probably, maybe 3 good episodes of the Acolyte? Maybe. You could come up with a decent story for a comic to flesh out that story. I mean, people would... Because especially since people liked him, he was the favorite character for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would sell.
And really quick, in reading the article about the Ben Solo movie, Lou is Disney. In a recent sit-down with the Associated Press, Adam Driver said that over the span of 2 years, he and Steven Soderbergh developed a script called The Hunt for Ben Solo. The film would have taken place after the events of The Rise of Skywalker and followed Driver's Kylo Ren on a search for redemption. I was always interested in doing another Star Wars, Driver said. I had been talking about doing another one since 2021. Soderbergh and Driver pitched The Hunt for Ben Solo to Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, and Carrie Beck at Lucasfilm, who all loved the idea. However, when they took the script over to Disney, they were shut down. We presented the script to Lucasfilm. They loved the idea, Dreiber recalled. They totally understood our angle and why we were doing it. We took it to Bob Iger and Alan Bergman, and they said no. They didn't see how Ben Solo was alive, and that was that. So there you go, Lou. Lou is now Disney.
like I wish the article, whether it be Soderbergh, whether it be fucking Kylo, Adam Driver, I wish the story would have said what the story is. Like, if you don't give me the whole story, just tell me why / how he's alive, and maybe I'm on board.
Yeah, but how did they sell it to Lucasfilm and Disney?
Exactly. Yeah. So, but being in the dark, absolutely not. But I'm sure there is a scenario where I could get behind it, but I'd have to know. I can't just blindly say, "Oh, cool, let's do this. I want more of Kylo." No, I need to know why, how he's alive, and we'll go. Is it a whole movie? Is just him and Rey force healing each other, just walking around, touching each other's stomachs for 2 hours?
Could be.
And Kylo Ren reaching behind him and magically pulling out lightsabers and just throwing them to people.
They're a dyad in the Force. They're connected.
Yeah. So they
don't question JJ, whatever his face is.
Abrams. So what happened was he thought he was making a Star Trek movie, and the transporter freaking technology was like, dude, you're in the wrong universe. And he's like, shit, I already wrote it in there. We don't have the budget to switch it, so we'll just go with it.
Put Reed Richards in there and make him be the one to transfer the lightsaber like he did the egg.
Yeah.
Stupid thing. There was no other receptacle fucking transport device in Fantastic Four. So how did it transport Thanos, Jesus, Galactus, when there was no second facility to take him? I don't know.
I'm just asking questions here.
Yep. Just throwing it out there.
Guys, I want you to do your own research on how teleportation.
Yeah, Google's free. Go do that shit.
Yeah, how matter teleportation works. I don't have the answers, guys.
Go ask Wikipedia.
These are just things
he answered.
Do your own homework. We're not cheating here.
Yeah.
Copied off my paper.
Put it in the comments. When you find the answer, put it in the comments.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that ring-a-ling, the ding-a-ling bell.
Yes. We'll grade them.
Yeah.
For I think old girl's the only one who ever comments, though. She told me she comments. I was like, oh.
She does.
Jack, do you respond to her?
Sometimes. Like a month later when I look.
If it's relevant.
It's like, oh, that's a good idea. I wish I would have read this before my last we just pods.
Check an upcoming episode. We're going to do
that. Right? We'll have an whole episode of just reading our comments. So that might be entertaining. Actually.
That'd be the shortest episode ever. It'd be 3 comments of, you guys suck, and 3 of old girl going, hey guys, maybe you should think about doing this and stop talking over each other.
Yeah. Or,
that's not going to happen.
That one when this happened was funny. Do more of that.
6 episodes later. Guys, are you not reading the comments?
Right? Come back. The most common comment. Please tell Duke to stop talking about politics.
Right? For real.
Yeah. The most popular one. He's the black one, right?
Oh,
are either of you guys going to watch it? Welcome to Derry.
I have contemplated it. It's a TV series with the origins of Pennywise or some shit.
Oh,
but I think it's flashbacks and flash forwards and stuff, right?
Well,
that's the impression that I got.
I
don't know. I just saw a trailer for
the first 2 movies.
No, it's completely different.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh. I think I'm less interested.
In my YouTube feed, I just see that they're doing the breakdown of the first episode. So I was curious because I know
I saw it pop up. Because it's Halloween, I thought they were just promoting to watch the first 2 parts. I didn't know it was the actual new show because I half-assed look. I see it and I tune out. It was like, oh, another. It's like, okay, yeah, I know it's Halloween. Yeah. You know how it is. They promote Friday the 13th, not Nightmare on Elm Street. So, but yeah, I don't think I'm all that interested in it. I'm not saying no yet. I need to do some more research on that one.
Well, there you go. So now you know it's a new show.
But obviously, I'll have to go back and rewatch parts 1 and 2 because I don't remember them.
I don't think I ever watched the second one.
No spoilers for 1 and 2.
Right. Darth Vader's Luke's father.
Never mind. Lou's not interested because Pennywise is the same. It's still Bill.
It's got his boy Bill.
Your boy Bill.
Yeah, y'all let me know how that was. How that is. Did y'all ever watch The Crow?
No, as we were just giving you shit about Bill, I'm like, I wonder if The Crow's streaming somewhere. I should go watch that.
It's gotta be, right?
Gotta be.
Oh, maybe it's not a flash forward and flashback. Yeah, on IMDb, the description is, in 1962, a couple with their son moved to Derry, Maine, just as a young boy disappears. With their arrival, very bad things begin to happen in the town.
It's on Stars.
The impression that I got was that I thought it was like a guy almost kind of like the movie It, where he comes back and then they go back to stuff happening. But I guess it's just going to be all set in the 60s.
Yeah, so it's just an origin, not the origin story.
Yeah.
At least the 60s story. Because it wasn't it every 20, 25 years, 27 years, 20-something years. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm likely not. The Crow, I'm still not interested. It's like, do I want to watch Jared Leto's Joker as the Crow? Not really.
I mean, if I find it, I'll watch it for you. I'll let you know.
Yeah,
it says
might
it's
be
on
worth
Stars.
it.
I don't think I have Stars. I don't know.
It's on Stars. Duke,
Yeah.
Did you watch it, The Crow?
No, I see HBO Max.
Oh, all right.
The poster on the IMDb page shows HBO Max. Sorry, Lou, what was that?
Oh, did you watch The Crow?
The Crow, bro?
Oh, The Crow. Yeah.
Okay, you did see it.
One
Was it good?
What?
The Crow.
No, I haven't seen it. I didn't watch it.
Did you?
Did I download it? Maybe. Let me see.
Okay. Whichever one of y'all watches it could give the report back and see if it's worth it.
Okay, I do have it downloaded. 58% on TMTV. FKA Twigs is the main character. Huh.
That's the chick that was married to Sam Witwicky, and he abused her.
Rude.
I don't know. She was married or dating fucking Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, and like she like sued him for, I don't know if it was like rape or just abuse in general. I don't know how her name is FKA Twigs, and I don't know. I stopped listening to people when they start calling themselves that.
Like the Transformers character, like one of his girlfriends in Transformers.
No, this is for real life. I just couldn't think of his for real life name. Sam Witwicky, that kid from Holes.
You could do it. Do it.
Never
the
seen
guy,
Holes.
That guy. Do you not have that on your soundboard, Jack?
No, I keep having I'm like, oh, I need this for the soundboard, and then Sunday comes and I never got around to it.
You don't sit in front of your computer at least once.
I don't see a limit yet, so.
Oh shit. Okay.
The important part is that he's used. I guess I just have to bring back the board that I bought him because I'd actually use it.
Told you I don't have enough USB ports on this janky ass computer.
They make USB extensions like ports,
yeah,
or
you could get a USB hub.
I got a 1 to 4 sitting right here.
Are you using it?
Yeah. I got a camera, a light, an external hard drive, and a mouse. What's it called? Dongle? Is that what the mouse and keyboard thing is called? I think it's called a dongle. So yeah, I definitely. I think I have a second. Oh, never mind. So I have a second one, but it requires like a power outlet. You got to plug that one in, and it doesn't get its power from.
I'll get one for him before I come down in December. So then he doesn't have an excuse anymore.
Right.
I didn't realize I was just gonna have to buy him a whole new fucking computer.
Yeah,
but
I'd appreciate that.
Comes with it.
Just to use the soundboard.
That's over the next 4 years. It's just going to be replacing piece by piece. Well, now I can't do this. Okay, fine, Jack. I'll buy you a new monitor. And then I can't do this.
I'll give you a producer credit on the podcast.
You don't even have to pay to the Patreon. You just. All right, boys. Now we're rambling, and we're at an hour 30. So we'll be back down to an hour 20 here, 15. Yeah.
Thank you
we
all
didn't even
for
get into
tuning
what's
in.
happening next week.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys.
We do.
Next week, get back in the groove of things.
Next week you'll hear about tomorrow's secret movie.
Yep.
Yeah. And maybe I'll do the holiday trailers. Maybe I'll get some classic. Maybe I'll put together some classic holiday trailers, and we can talk about, since we're coming up on the holidays now.
like classic, like Elf and Nightmare Before Christmas and shit?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Let's
now
see
I know
happens.
now I know I can share the screen and we can talk about it while the trailer plays in the background.
That is true. That is
so
true.
we
can
we're up in our
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'll be when we start streaming. So
the
real quick, Halo the Halo is supposed to have 4-player co-op. So are we all in on this? Is this gonna be our entrance into Okay, fine, Jack. Is this gonna be our entrance into Twitch?
Luke can watch us on Twitch.
I will happily watch you guys.
Lou will moderate.
I was never really into Halo.
No. So what? All three of us will be on there, and Lou will just be commentating. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, there would be a lot of that going on.
Why do they all have birthday hats? What's with all the confetti when you give them headshots? I don't understand.
Dude, for real.
Why do you guys suck at driving that Jeep thing? Because it fucking sucks.
How many times is it going to take for you to get off of this, to get to the jump and
Why
save yourself? Why is this
not Gears of War? That would be the first.
Because Gears of War hasn't come out on the PlayStation 5 yet.
Yeah, it has.
Oh yeah,
it has.
But Halo's like the last one.
But it's only 2 players.
So, but we can talk about that next week because I don't think Halo is coming out until early next year.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening.
Wait,
yes.
There actually is a new Halo game coming out.
It's a remaster.
Original,
They're remaking the original with the Unreal Engine.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So it's sexy as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. See, I would watch that. I wouldn't play it because I just didn't. Like I said, I tried.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying, dude. No, we'll play. You fucking commentate. It's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
I'll wear a bikini and shit. We're gonna take over Twitch.
We'll do a hot tub stream. Yeah. We'll put it up on Jack's big screen in the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay then. That I'll do.
Lou was like, "Wait a second! I didn't realize this was all the detail. Had I known this, I would not have objected to this."
Yeah, I would not have objected so quickly.
He's like, "Wait, let me get my controller. I'll join you guys in a minute."
Yeah.
Right. Let me back up.
Wait, you guys didn't say there was a hot tub involved.
I have reconsidered.
Lou's gonna be 10 minutes in. Guys, why is this hot tub so hot? Because it's a fucking hot tub, Lou.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm sweating and I don't like it.
You're like one of those who takes a hot shower and the water's all hot. Ugh.
All right, now
I'm going to bed.
Yep.
We have officially jumped the shark.
I need a cold shower and then I'll go to bed.
Well, looking at us, I need a cold shower.
Peace, everybody.
Too.
We'll see you in a week. 7 days.
Be good people.